This is the only replica Killdozer in the entire world. Today we'll go over the entire build process, check out some of its coolest features, and try to find a solution to its one big problem.
It was incredible the detail that he went to in constructing this vehicle.
The bulldozer was protected by 2 layers of steel with concrete in between, welded onto the outside.
Alright, go ahead. This is a civilian with a 980 that thinks he can stop the tank with Grand 35. Did you want him to respond anywhere or no?
Over the course of 1 year, Marvin Heemeyer built a 150,000-pound unstoppable vehicle in complete secrecy.
One man's frustrations led him on a path of destruction. Heemeyer's anger had been simmering for 2 years while he fought to keep a cement plant from being built next to his muffler shop.
Authorities say it was a mechanical problem that eventually brings the dozer to a stop inside the Gamble's hardware store.
Thankfully, no one was injured in the event other than Marvin himself. We're not trying to glorify or endorse any actions connected to it. This is a full recreation of the vehicle he built to study its engineering and construction methods. After a long search, we found the same exact model as the original in the mountains of Montana. We got it running and shipped it back to the shop in Tennessee. After getting access to the official case file of the incident, I had all the detailed images and pictures of the original. Some of these have never been seen before publicly. The pictures taken during its demolition were the most helpful, giving me an insight into how it was built. Then I made a full-scale 3D model of our exact dozer to build the armor around. This is the best way to make sure we get the look right, make the armor easy to build, and removable for maintenance. I started by building the interior plates off of the existing roll cage. This is where everything else will reference to. Then I designed the exterior plates and all the ports and tubes to go between them. The front armor is also removable and it has to work around the blade's motion. The Ripper also moves a ton, so we have 3 separate components to make up its armor. This CAD file was a huge investment. If you want to download it, I put it up on my brand new Patreon. Now we gotta build it in real life. For a project of this scale, the first few components are the most critical to get placed perfectly. A small misalignment at the beginning will be made much bigger as we keep adding parts. In engineering, this is called tolerance stack up. I welded temporary lifting rings on all the plates so we could fly them into place. After assembling the exterior plates, we had 20 welders come out to weld them up. I'm so glad these guys came out to help. It saved me a full week of welding. Then we had my industrial robot Stabby finish up the details for us. It's actually kind of sick.
Alright, let's rate his welds.
Look at the welds, they're actually good. Next up, we're adding the engine armor. And it's all going according to plan. It would be super hard to build this without the computer model and have it look the same as the original when we're done. Oh, man.
You're not done yet?
It's pretty close, yeah. A couple patches to put in.
Okay. But it's not done.
I mean, it's just me out here working on it, so it's taking a while.
You're gonna tack it on?
Yeah.
Why don't you let Tyler do that?
I'm building it. You good?
You're not gonna be able to.
It needs to be placed perfectly, otherwise nothing else is gonna fit. No, not. It's a huge gap at the top.
That's not even a structural. Okay.
It's
It's really crooked.
This edge, we can fill that in. We
Oh.
can fill this in.
No.
You can finish my bead if you want.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
All right.
Put them up.
Sencut Sen gave us all of the steel for this project, and they even laser cut a lot of the big parts, like the exhaust stack and all the ripper armor. The ripper was a big challenge because of how much it moves. Next up is building the hatch. See if it'll hold my weight. Nice! Yes! Excellent. Oh yeah. Much easier.
So I just got done welding up this hatch. And Tyler, you want to tell them how you welded all this?
Yeah, MIG welder. Just welded it. Don't look that close! No!
And this is the coolest looking piece of the whole thing. This is actually very impressive. Oh my god. That's the lid? Wait, is it hollow?
Yeah, so we can torch a hole
And torch a hole and fill it with
and
something.
fill it with concrete.
Well, no, I was thinking we fill it with helium so it weighs less.
I don't think that would make it weigh a lot less.
I said we didn't need the hinges. Why did you order the hinges?
So you can get out?
I don't need to get out.
Like, it would be nice to have options.
I don't need options. After I do what I do, there won't be any options for
What if
anyone.
it breaks down right away and you're embarrassed? You gotta get out.
It would be embarrassing.
Let's see if it fits. Yeah, that'll work.
What you doing?
Well, loading up the first batch of concrete.
Oh,
This should be good enough, huh?
just for the whole dozer?
Yeah, that's a lot.
2 bags?
180 pounds. Come up here and hand me these.
The bags?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why you had me out here. You didn't actually want me to film. You wanted me to help carry 60-pound bags up the top of the dozer, yeah. Don't break them open. Ooh. How did Marv do it? Did he do bags?
Yeah.
Wow, that actually must have sucked.
Pretty sure, because there was like bags stuck in the inside when they demoed it. You know how long that would take?
Individual bags.
He did have a hoist, I think, so he might have mixed it and then poured it in from the top.
Maybe, yeah. Can you hold that for me, please?
Yeah, I'll film and lift bags of concrete.
You don't have to do it.
Here, look, I can do all of it.
You're not even filming anything. What do you got going on up here?
Yeah, so I need to get this door filled up right now, so I can tune the gas strut pressure. And then we'll cap her back up. Boop.
Okay.
Yeah. The first bag. Construction crews be like, that ain't how you mix concrete.
That's a 50-50 mixture, bud.
No, you're doing it wrong. That's never gonna hold, dude. When I used to pour driveways, we did a 4,000 PSI mixture.
Where's your rebar?
There's actually way too much water in this.
Yeah, you've put a lot of water. Oh, dude. That actually kind of made me mad.
Sorry, dude. You should have been paying more attention.
Screw you. Alright, you got all the water out now, bud.
Well, no, it's too dry. Alright, so we'll put more in this one.
No, you just put a little bit of more water in that. Oh my god.
So now this one's just rocks and that's all the concrete. Yeah, it's working pretty good. Putting the Lexan windows in, it's gonna be 4 inches thick, and you can still shut it if you want, if it gets blown out. Ty is meticulously handcrafting each pane for a snug fit. In this shot, we're just trying to capture how miserable it is to work on the Killdozer when it's 90 degrees outside. I'm just getting in the headspace that Marvin would have been in. The deep, concentrated hate that he would have had to build this out of spite. I'm building it for fun. And these are just the final touches here. It's pretty much done. Yeah. This is the our automatic kill switch system. You can run it however you want when it's in the disarmed mode. But if something happens and everyone in here passes out or something, someone on the exterior can hit this button. And it kills her off. What do you think about that?
That's freaking sweet.
Pretty cool.
There we go.
Hit it right on the money.
It's a very easy photo.
After wiring up the cameras, this build is officially done. Introducing the Killdozer Weld It Yourself Kit. I designed and ordered this kit 3 days ago from Sen Cut Sen, and it is already here. There's a lot of tab and slot connections, so once I slip this one down in, it will hold it together. Just like that. So as you're building it, it kind of helps you. And this looks so cool. Sweet. Oh, cool. Yes! This is so awesome! It's coming together. Yes, the blade. This is way, way cooler than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my gosh. I was worried there was gonna be too many parts and it was gonna be a lot of work to put together, but it was actually super fun. For mine, I'm not gonna completely weld it out, but I'm gonna run a couple beads of silicone bronze in the top. Just warming up the steel, enough to melt the filler metal here. Pushing the metal in. This is so cool. It looks exactly the same. Mini me. You little guy. This is by far the coolest welding practice kit I've ever seen. It's a really cool way to test your skills and have something to show for it when you're done. You can get one on SendCutSend's new marketplace, where builders like me can post products and get it shipped right to your door. You can order 1 or 6 or get 1,000 of them.
Tyler's gonna run the Killdozer now and see how he likes his own creation. I will be committing slight assaults on you while you're operating.
Don't shoot it with a gun.
No, I'm not gonna shoot. But I am gonna be throwing things at the dozer. Just so you know.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, I'll be throwing good bullets at it.
No.
No, I'm joking. Good night.
So yes, sir.
Goodbye.
Oh, this is creepy. The ripper came down.
What do you mean, oh?
One of the most contested things about the dozer build is the coolant system. Bulldozers have a different style fan than like a car. It actually blows the air this way, forward, because they're not moving fast, so it doesn't have to counter any wind, right? So it pulls air through the radiator and out these grates and also out the bottom there. But it actually starts back here. The ripper is designed in a way where air can be pulled in through the top. It goes through the cab and gets pulled through a small grate in the access window to the engine. It'll pull in more air through these grates and right here. Then it goes by the engine, then it goes out the front grates and out the bottom there. The cooling system is definitely the most talked about thing for this dozer because the original did fail because of a coolant problem. So something people talk about is upgrading the coolant system. To add components to the coolant system, like more radiators or pumps, sometimes can have a negative effect because you're adding more variables that can fail and cause the stock coolant system to not work properly. So we've decided to just provide as much airflow to the engine as possible, and I think it's gonna work just fine. We're just using some regular security camera systems here, but there's some redundancy built in. They're powered from the main batteries on the dozer into an inverter, but we also have a big battery box that normally goes in here. So if the inverter or the batteries fail, you have a whole separate power source for the cameras. I also have 2 completely separate camera systems. So if one were to fail with the cameras you need, you could just swap the camera wires around and get them back up and running. The original didn't have any cameras on the inside, but I wanted to capture some incriminating evidence. Since this dozer isn't a one-time use situation, we have to be able to work on the motor pretty easily. So we put this door in here. Check it out. There is enough room in here where you can work on pretty much the whole engine on both sides. Replace any coolant hoses you need to, anything like that. We've got this nitrogen cylinder in the back here, which is like the same as oxygen, just more safe. Go into this valve right here. The nitrogen lines are run right in the concrete. And they come down in here. You can see the camera's siliconed in, and then there's a gap right there where the nitrogen comes out and blows any debris away from the camera. Now we're gonna diagnose the biggest problem that the dozer has, the steering system. What we need to do today is rule out a couple of potential problems. The armor didn't make it any better, but it didn't really cause the steering issue. The 40,000 pounds we added isn't really that big of a deal for this dozer. Once we check the pressure in the system and it's good, we'll know that there's a physical problem. It's likely a bad clutch, but I want to be sure it's not something simpler because it's a big job to replace those. I'm going to attempt to do the whole job today with this one crescent wrench. I'm going to go get an impact. Okay. This always happens. Whoa, cool. What is that? Like, this is the original manual. There's no way anyone's looking at that and being like, yup. That's even harder to read. Yeah, I don't think we're in the right area here. These are all for the transmission. Let me go searching a little bit. I'll be in the back if you need me. Tough break. Someone put armor plates over where we need to be. We're under the ripper here, and I've discovered the area that we need to get to. I think I found it. Yeah, dude, this is easy. This is the left side brake and the right side brake. Because these hoses here go into the brake itself. Yep. Screw on our pressure gauge here on this port. Excellent. And we can actually bring this all the way into the cab and watch it while we're running. Wait, where is it?
Oh yeah, right here.
See it?
Yeah.
So now we're gonna fire it up and see what the left brake does. When I put the brake on, it got to 17.5, which is right in the money. That's where we want it. That is the brake circuit, so that one up there must be the steering. Left clutch pressure at an idle 10 to 13. We're at 12.4. We have the right clutch pressure to each side, so we know that they must be worn out. Well, there it is, the complete start to finish building of the full size and the little Killdozer. If you want to get one of these, I'll put the link in the description. I'll put the CAD file for the little guy on my Patreon also. Stay tuned for us fixing the steering. We're gonna have to pull the armor all the way off and tear the whole thing apart. It's gonna be a big job. If you or a loved one are a bulldozer mechanic / enthusiast and you have any tips or tricks on fixing this thing, let me know. The parts are really hard to find, so it's gonna be a challenge. This is accurate. This is how it normally goes. And then you flip over in the water, and then the hatch is on the bottom and you can't get out. Maybe we should look into that.